Hi, I'm Michael Warshauer, one of the partners at the Warshauer Law Group, and I want to talk to you again about product liability. This particular talk isn't an overview, but instead it's about one of the concepts in product liability called the risk-benefit or risk-utility idea of whether or not the design chosen by the manufacturer is appropriate to make the product reasonably safe for consumer use. So if you'll recall, there are three ways a product can be defective: in manufacture, design, or in warnings. When we talk about risk-utility analysis, what we're really talking about is a product that's built exactly the way the manufacturer intended it to be made, but unfortunately it has risks that make it unreasonably dangerous or unnecessarily dangerous. So for example, if we were to consider a stand-up forklift product. Stand-up forklifts are used in warehouses every day to pick orders and build pallets of materials and then move those so that they can be loaded onto tractor trailers. Now, one of the risks associated with using a a stand-up forklift, is that the user will crash into a wall or have another forklift crash into him. And because of the design of the compartment, his left leg in particular is exposed to injury. Well, that's a risk of the use. So one would then have to say, well, is there a utility for that? The manufacturers would say, sure, you should be able to get on and off with ease. Well, could that product be made safer without negatively affecting the utility of the product? And the answer, we believe, is sure. Add a door. The door could be added that doesn't materially affect the ease of entry and exit into the forklift, and therefore doesn't affect the utility of the forklift in any material way, but yet provides a tremendous benefit at reducing the risk associated with left leg injuries. So that's an example of the risk-utility analysis in a defective product case. And that particular example, of course, involved forklifts. There are many other ones. For example, you could have a roof crush case in an automobile, in which case, for example, a Ford F-350 pickup truck. That one would think, would have a sturdy roof. It's a big pickup truck. But yet, the analysis of that roof might lead some people to believe, in our law firm, for example, that the roof is not sufficient in certain model years to hold up in the event of a foreseeable collision or a rollover event, and therefore cause catastrophic injuries to the user. We believe that the roof can be made stronger without materially affecting the utility of the vehicle, because the additional steel would be of negligible cost given the overall cost. Again, the number of examples where you apply the risk-utility are endless. But here's one where the risk, we use a sharp knife, for example. The risk is that you'll be cut. And one would say, well, we could reduce that risk by simply making the knife dull. And the answer to there is no, you can't. Because if you make the knife dull, you have ruined the utility of the knife, that is, its ability to cut things, and therefore you have not actually improved the product, but so negatively affected its utility as to make it invaluable or unusable. So if you ever have questions about whether a product is defective, that has caused catastrophic injury or harm to you or someone in your family, we hope you'll give us a call.